Welcome back to the garage. Cameraman, what are we doing today? Don't worry, I'll tell you. So today I want to do like a mini powerlifting meet. I'm going to treat it somewhat like an actual official meet. So I'm going to have 3 weights that I want to do for each exercise. Basically, I just want to get a feeling for how I'm doing, how close I am to the 1,000 pounds. Once I've done all of the exercises, I'm going to try and calculate basically my estimated 1 rep max. If you're not too sure what that is or how to calculate it, I do have a video on that as well. I'm also going to include the estimated 1 rep max at the end of the videos so we can see how close we are to the 1,000 pounds. Anyways, I've already done the warm-up, so let's get started. So I've been seeing a lot of videos of people making fun of Dr. Mike and his terrible 1 mile run, but honestly, I went for a run for the first time today in probably like 5 years, and it did not go well, so I will never complain or make fun of him for anything because, man, my cardio was bad. All right, first squat attempt, 245. Should be nice and easy. Oh yeah. All right, second attempt, 275. 245 felt pretty good. All right, third and final attempt is going to be 295. If you saw my last video where I did my squat PR, you know 295 is my old PR, 315 is now the new one. But like I said in the intro, I'm not going to be doing actual 1 rep maxes here. It just risks more injury. I don't really want to hurt myself again, so like I said, we're keeping it relatively simple. We'll use a estimated 1 rep max at the end of it, see how we're doing. But yeah, we're going to do 295 with this one. Shouldn't be too bad. So it wasn't too bad for the final attempt. At the end of these, just on the last rep, I'm going to give basically a RPE, what I think it feels like. This one, probably an 8.5. I definitely couldn't have gotten another one, but it doesn't feel too bad. I'm sure it probably looked harder than it was, but it wasn't too bad. Squat is done. Onto the bench. All right, first bench attempt, starting at 225. All right, that was about what I expected for that. All right, so second bench attempt, doing 235. I'm only doing little jumps on the bench, just still worried about the shoulder. It's feeling pretty good so far, but we're not going to do any crazy jumps in weight. So anyway, 235, let's do it. Not too bad. All right, third and final attempt on the bench, 245. Actually, not bad. Really, off the top of my head, I'd probably give that about a 9 RP as well. It felt better than I thought it would. It's actually pretty good. I like it. Anyways, bench is done. Now it's time for deadlifts. All right, first deadlift attempt, 315. Nice and easy. Yep, nice and easy. All right, deadlift second attempt, 345. Seemed heavier than it should have been. No. All right, last deadlift attempt, 375. This is almost every single ounce of weight that I have in this gym, minus two 10-pound plates. I'm not quite ready for those yet. Ooh. That was a 9.5 RPE. That was rough. Not quite 10. Definitely more than 9. All right, so I've calculated all my estimated 1 rep maxes. I'm gonna throw those up here. So first of all, we got squat. That came out to 315. That's actually quite accurate. If you watched my previous video, I did a squat PR of exactly 315. And that was a 10 RPE. I don't think I could have gotten 1 pound more. All right, so for bench is 257.5. I feel like that's actually pretty accurate. 245 was a little rough. I haven't done a lot of heavy benching, so I think maybe 260 if I really pushed it would probably be about the limit. So yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. All right, so for deadlift, I got 382.5. That's not 100% accurate. Last week I did 285 for one, and it didn't feel terrible. It was probably a 9.5 RPE, so that's a little bit lower than I think my 1 rep max is, but still it's pretty close. Maybe 390, 395 would probably be my maximum now if I really pushed it, but still that's close enough. So that's going to give us a total of 955 pounds. It's actually pretty good. I was hoping for a little bit more, but really 955, I'm all right with that. That gives us 45 pounds that we got to add on to it, and I don't think that'll take too long. Honestly, I think maybe 2 months I could probably add those on if I train hard. Avoid injuries, hopefully. Anyways, we'll see how that goes. But thanks for checking out the video. Don't forget to give it a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.